Right, thanks for joining us, Sunshines. Of course, 30 years of the Sporting Post. They've had some incentives, competitions to celebrate for their readers. So have a look at the Sporting Post. All the best to them. Many more years to come. Also, Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge selections. Get those on in time. And I remind you, a friendly reminder, thanks very much to Gallop TV once again. But you can also view the show on the original Hollywoodbets YouTube channel, where we've been going for 3 years. Well, coming up December, 3 years. All you need is that Gmail or Google password to overcome the age gated. So, Hollywoodbets Greyville, the first race is off at 12:57. Races Bipot PA start off directly. Race 1 on the card. There's a first time affirmative. Nice filly with scope, will want further, says Frank Robinson. Now, the 9 Lady of Vix ran well first time out, but that was at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. That is also the pattern as we work through this card. There are many horses who have never run on the surface before. And of course, we've also had inclement weather. But this one showed a lot of speed. Tony Riverland, 1.43 in the betting. A lot more exposed. This is start number 11, is number 4, Dressed to the Nines, is returning from a 77-day rest, but at least has poly track form. I just thought this one shows speed. I'm going to go with the 4, Dressed to the Nines at 3.57. I'm going to back it up with a favourite, the 9 Lady of Vix, who has shortened 1.53 to 1.43 with www.hollywoodbets.net. Then the 6, and after that the 3. 4963 in race 1. Now we go to the second, the Gallop TV YouTube channel, which has run over 1,000 metres. It is the first leg of the pick 6. Now, this is not a strong field by any means. Number 8, Good Living, who is 2-1 from the Paul Lafferty yard. If you look at that one's form in the context of a very weak field, must have a chance, but I can tell you, Sunshines, for what it's worth, I've heard talk for a while now about this horse they're backing, and that is number 1, Mind Map, who has been gelded, returns from a rest, now has Cape form, but if you look at the Cape form, it is not great at all. Open 2-1, 1.82, 1.67. This is a 500,000 buy, fairly well related. I just think that this particular surface is going to do the trick. So I'm taking my chances on the Wednesday midweek with the NAP number 1 Mind Map, who is at 1.67, has been backed in from 2-1. In front of the 8, Good Living, then the 6, Capellino, and after that the 5, Railroad. 1.865, race 2, but the main bet for me on the afternoon is going to be this Mind Map. The third is a maiden plate for fillies, which is the first leg of the jackpot. Now, this is going to be one of those races we're going to have to stay tuned to the tally, watch them go down, hear from the course, watch the betting, because we've got debutants. We've got the 1, Meritorious, nice filly, may need the run, says Dean Cunningham, 2.27. Number 2, Mocha Blend, is 2.86. I see that the siblings there, I must say, were very forward early. They say has scope, will want further, but watch out the 2, Mocha Blend. And then you've also got Louis Goosen, he's going to give a comment on race day with number 3, Seeking Space. Of the horses who've run before, I like the look of the 8, Run for Peace, from the Tony Riverland yard. He's trading at 7.69. This is another one who's been rested, but I thought, looking at the form lines, what the horse has done to date, could be running on here. And as I say, those that have been to the track before, I'm going with the 8, Run for Peace, from the 2, Mocha Blend, the 5, D-Day, and the 1, Meritorious. But we're going to have to watch what transpires. The 4th race, Maiden Plate, live streaming at www.galloptv.co.za, Kozol, whatever. The 4th race on the programme. Now, number 5, Prince Florian, is at 2.27. That was not a bad debut at all. But I'm going with the 1, Brave Bomber, who is at 4-1. Tristan Godden for Mike Miller, 600,000 buy. Has got closer with every start. And I thought, as the coming on look, and just about to win, 1 draw, I'm going 1, Brave Bomber, from the 5, Prince Florian, the 2 Magma Magic, and then the horse after that is going to be certainly not the 7. Who was the other one? It's the 4. Number 4, Bandmaster. So 1, 5, 2, 4 in race 4. Race 5, merit rated 65 handicap. Some of these races are tricky. Small fields but competitive. You know, La Ultimo I think is better over 7 furlongs. This is over a mile. But I'm once again going to go with the 2 La Ultimo in front of the 7 Count Marsh. That is going to be my little bit of a sneaker there with the 2. Count Marsh ridden by Daryl Daniels for Robbie Hill. Then the 5 Wave Warrior and the 3 One Irish Rover. 2, 7, 5, 3, 2 and 7 in the exotics for me. The 6th race is a merit rated 74 handicap for the fillies and mares. Interesting, yeah, I've followed this horse before. Sean Tarry used to be with Sean Tarry, now he's with Wendy Whitehead. Number 1 Redu is at 7.14. I think we could see a nice run from that. Miss Paget is very consistent, but I'm going with a little bit of the 7 Grape Shot from the Mike de Kock yard with Calvin up there. That's my first choice from the 1 Redu, the 4 Miss Paget and the 2 Chelsea Flower. A 7-1-4-2. I'm looking for a little bit of a jolt there. I see Miss Paget is 2-1 and number 6 The Ghost is 2.27 in the market. Finally, race 7, Hollywoodbets Bright Future, run over 1,400 metres. What time are they off? 25 minutes past 4. Now, the stable's been a little bit off in recent times. I'm talking about Dean Cunningham. They've had some favourites that we've said, ouch. Let's be honest. They've really hurt punters. In this race, Ginger Delight is 1.25. That's the favourite. Craig Zaki, Dean Cunningham, first Polly run. Now, Sunshines, we can only give our opinion, as I say, time after time. I may be way off the mark. I may be completely wrong. The horse may hose in. But when I looked at this race, and I looked at Ginger Delight, who's a 70,000 buy, used to be with Tony Peter, beat a horse called Jilted, first time out. Then run 5th behind Willow Wild. Then run 3rd, 2 1/4 lengths behind Two Step Queen. First run in the province, first run Polly, 63-day rest. So, as I say, I may get it wrong, but my question is, why is the horse 12.5 to 10? For what reason? 1.25 they're offering. The Canford Cliffs. To me, that is very short in the betting, so I'm going to look elsewhere. I'm looking at the 2 Perfect Trust, who has an absolute postage stamp weight. This little Appy's aboard -4, hasn't won for a long time, but is carrying 49.5 kgs on her back, the 7-year-old mare. And I think she's worth a little bit of an each way. Look, she's 4.55. There's not much covering them, but I think Perfect Trust has to be a runner with that weight in the last race. From the 1 Beautiful Rania, you will notice much better drawn. The form isn't scintillating, it's just okay, but I think Beautiful Rania is a runner. And then there's 4 Ginger Delight, who is a 3-year-old carrying 60. And then the 7 Blush of Dawn. 2, 1, 4, 7. So Perfect Trust is a little bit of an each way kind of horse for me in race 7. That is the card. Winning form, Hollywoodbets Greyville on Wednesday, the 23rd of October. All the best to you, Sunshines. I hope you hit them hard, and please try and join us on the Hollywoodbets YouTube channel. See you next time, Sunshines. Bye-bye.